welcome to another episode of Adventures Outdoors. Today we're going to be talking about mock scrapes. They've been super successful for us in the past, and want to just demonstrate how to properly do one. You know, you've got a lot of different people that do different things, but you can buy special applicators for the ground and special things for the top that drip. But it's really simple. You're just using scents in the woods to kind of attract deer to a certain area. We've got a stand right behind this location. This is a kind of like a bowl right here, and it's because this is kind of a community scrape every year that the deer use. So what I'm going to do is I've already raked out the leaves, but I'm going to demonstrate, of course, how to do that, which is very simple. Just get anything. Some people use a rake, but you can just take a strong little limb in the woods and rake back all the leaves and vegetation. You just want to kind of get that earth scent coming up there, and then you want to apply. This time of year, it's 1st of September. Deer season is going to open up here in about a month. So what we're going to do is try to kind of imitate a buck coming in here and trying to mark his territory. We've got a couple of good bucks in the area, and what will happen is when those bucks come by, they'll check this, and what we'll do at that point, today we were using a buck urine and a rack rub. So you've got your tarsal gland scent that you're going to put on the ground, and you've got your inner eye scent or your rack rub in between the glands, in between the racks, is kind of what the deer kind of do. You'll see them in, brushing their eyes across and raking their horns through there. What they're doing is they're leaving a different kind of scent at the top to kind of catch, and then at the bottom where they're going to urinate through their tarsal glands. So what we're going to do right now is just use the buck urine and the rack rub rather. I'm using Code Blue. We're not sponsored by anybody, so you can use any scents. There's a lot of people that use different scents. I think Black Widow makes a good scent. HS, they make some scents. Code Blue makes some good stuff. So it really doesn't matter what you use as long as you're getting the application right in the way it should be. So I'm going to demonstrate here how to clean this out. Like you see, I've cleaned this out about the size of a trash can lid, maybe a little bit bigger. What we're going to do is just make sure, get this all cleaned up. Just like this. And now that we've got that cleaned up, I'm going to take the buck urine, and a lot of times I like to use a little leaf if I can. I try not to touch it as much as I can. Just kind of put a leaf in there. That way some of that kind of pulls up. If I can get it off. Just like that. Kind of put a little buck urine in there. And then we'll take this rack rub. I like using this applicator. Kind of like if you ever use glue, PVC glue or something. And what it does is just keeps you from putting a lot of scent on the limb itself. We've got some rain coming in here. But anyway, just applicate that really good. So when that buck comes by, you can smell that. So with that being said, we've done that. So we're putting just to kind of go back over this, we're going to find a tree that's got an overhanging limb like this, rake this back, and then what we're going to do is put the rack rub on the top, the buck urine on the bottom. What we'll do is as season approaches and the rut comes, we'll be using these same scents, but we'll be adding a doe and estrus. So what happens is that buck, we're starting to irritate him for a month, saying, boy, I've got another dominant buck in here, and I'm going to try to find him. So he keeps coming back to this area trying to pick up that scent trail to try to push him out of here as season approaches and the does start coming into estrus. And when we start adding that estrus in the buck urine, then he's like, oh, he's on my herd. So it's really simple logic. How this works is it's a buck coming into an area and establishing dominance, and your dominant buck will start coming in here, and I place those scrapes to where you've got a good easy shot. I mean, a lot of times, don't do them over the hill to where you can't get them to where if they're coming in to these, actually you're not maybe trying to shoot him right over the scrape, but you're trying to get him as he's coming in. So anyway he approaches this location, we're gonna have a great way to capitalize on a good shot. So with that being said, try these mock scrapes this year. I guarantee you, your success will go up. It'll bring that buck into a specific area, and hopefully he'll give you an opportunity to harvest him. So thank y'all for watching another episode of Adventures Outdoors. Be looking out for some other stuff. Go like us on Facebook, Instagram, and be watching for drops on our videos on our YouTube channel at Adventures Outdoors. Thank y'all guys again, and have a successful hunt this fall.